Alrighty, what's going on, guys? I'm Mr. Godzilla, and today we got this box. Now, I'm gonna pretend like you didn't read the title of this video, or that it doesn't just blatantly say what's in this box right on the side of it, and still act surprised by what's inside, despite us both knowing what's in there. So, let's dig right in. There he is. Yes sirree! Right here we have the X Plus Rick exclusive Defo-Real series Varan, whatever you want to call this guy. And let's get him out of this shell. And here he is, the man of the hour, free from his plastic shell. And first impressions, I gotta tell you, this is actually a really nice looking figure. The Defo-Real line has been impressing me quite a bit lately. They've really stepped up their game, and honestly, some of these look a lot better than their larger scale counterparts. And I mean, I don't have any Varans, but this guy's pretty good looking, you know? And can't forget about his Rick partner here. This is the Baradagi statue. Yeah, you know, it's that god statue that the villagers prayed to keep this guy away. But you know, of course it didn't actually work. Pretty detailed for a chibi version of this statue. It's got a lot of scaling and texture that I really wouldn't have expected to be there. Definitely a pretty cool little companion piece we got here. Sorry, I prematurely threw this box in your face, but why don't we take a look here. We got our little Rick sticker. I'm assuming that says Varan right there. There we go. It says them right there on the back. I mean, I don't know. It's a boring Defo-Real box. What are you expecting out of this? Like that's why I did this. This is definitely a nice little set here. There's a lot of attention to detail on this guy, especially on his tail here. There's a lot of little spikes, and they're all just individually sculpted out, and there's a lot of them, and they look really good. I like the clear vinyl that they used for them. I'm sure this is the best head sculpt we've gotten yet of any Varan. I mean, it just has a really good likeness, and there's a lot of fine detail in there. But I mean, it's a bigger head than the other figures, so they have that advantage. They're also a lot more detailed than regular figures. I know some of my Defos I definitely like more than my bigger versions. Orga immediately comes to mind. I like him a lot more than the 25 centimeter. And you can at me about that if you want, but I don't really like the 25 centimeter Orga, even though he's like one of my favorite kaiju. The Defo just capture him a lot better, and it's only because of the paint. The sculpt is great. Dope Pope did a phenomenal job, but the paint, I don't know what they were thinking. I wish there would have been a standard version. Probably would have gotten this anyway, but still, like, you know, it was kind of pricey. I ordered this guy direct from the US Rick store, and I think he cost me about $80-ish, give or take. And shipping was about maybe $20 for a DHL, which is like 3-day shipping. Just insane. This is a really cool piece. I like this. Was it worth $100? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm pretty glad to go in it, actually. I don't have any Varans, and I'm happy to add one to my collection. He's pretty cool. I like him. While I'm here, I can mention that this is Varan from the 1958 film Giant Monster Varan, right? I think that's right. And then it was released in 1962 in the US as Varan the Unbelievable. Why was it called that? Because it was unbelievably bad. Seriously, don't watch the US version. Watch the Japanese version. I actually like that one. It's a good film. Watch it. If you want some context for that film, it's a low-budget film, and basically we got some villagers on a remote island that worship this Baradagi. They worship this Baradagi god to appease this guy and keep him away. And of course the outsiders come in and they're like, nah, he doesn't exist. So they meddle with stuff they shouldn't. Turns out he does exist. Then he goes on a rampage. He flies. He's got those webbed wing flap things that are on flying squirrels. He wreaks havoc, and then they eventually kill him or something. I don't know. Good film. Alright, let's bring these guys over to the light box and take a closer look at them. Now that I've spent some time with this guy, let's take a closer look. We have Varan 1958 in all his glory. Not the Destroy All Monsters version, who was just kinda standing there watching the whole time, not really doing anything. He's pretty big for a Defo. I believe Ghidorah holds the title for biggest, but this is a good size. He's just about 18 centimeters long and 15 centimeters tall. The sculpt is really strong on this guy. I love the texturing throughout the body. It has great depth and honestly looks just like the suit. You can even see the bagginess and wrinkles, which I always appreciate. The spines are super cool and are just so clean. They're even indented on the back, which is interesting. I'm just really impressed. His mouth is so finely detailed, the teeth are phenomenal. He's got excessive texture on the roof of his mouth, along with his tongue in there, just wow. And he's even got the little air and eye holes of the suit, just damn, so much detail. What else? The pose is really nice. It's a decently dynamic stance with a lot of curvature. But even more than that is the paint job, which is just stellar. The brown base color is light and welcoming with darker brown highlights and dry brushing all over, making this guy really dynamic and pop. Honestly, better paint than half of the full-scale figures I own. The spines have that transition from brown to the clear white and are just too good. He's got simple eyes, but they're pretty fitting and look great. I mean, this little dude is just crazy. I can now say that he was definitely worth the cash. The little statue here is sweet too, but obviously the full-scale Rick version is better. Still, it's cool to have a chibi version, and it definitely isn't missing out on the texture, which you can see there's a lot of on the back. The paint on this is interesting too, with orange paint to simulate the glow of the flame below, and the rest is more of a dark green, blue, gray kind of color that differs from the light brown on the full-scale Rick piece. So that's definitely a cool detail. I dig it. Now let's do a little size comparison. Here he is next to the Defo Orga and Orga Rick. Then the Defo Godzilla 54, the 98 who is actually just about the same size, and then the 25cm Anguirus just to show you a different line comparison. I'm looking to get the 25cm Varan sometime because he looks gorgeous too, but this little dude will surely hold me over till then. That's about all I have for you, so let's jump back out of here. Thank you guys a ton for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of style of video, trying out something different here. Let me know if you liked it, you hated it, you hate me. I read the comments, so your feedback is much appreciated. Other than that, catch you in the next one. Whoa, wait. Don't leave yet. Alright, bye.